Even some of our counterparts in Monroe County, they don't offer 3 languages anymore. The fact that we offer French, Spanish, and German, and that we give kids historically their first choice is really exciting for those 6th graders. The high school students, they get a lot of choices, but for our middle school students, this is their very first time saying what class they want to take and basing it on their interests, their siblings, what they took, or maybe sometimes their heritage even. It's fun for us in 7th grade because they are so excited to be in our class because they chose to be there. All of our language courses in the middle school are offered over 2 years. We really can take a deeper dive into the language by spreading it out over the 7th and the 8th grade year so that they can get their 1 credit towards graduation. Language classes don't look like they did a long time ago. We can all go back in time and remember when we were just conjugating verbs on charts and, memorizing lists of vocabulary. World language classes has changed immensely. We try to give them as much language as we can in very comprehensible ways so that they can feel successful. And by that success lowers that affective filter. They are less nervous because they're feeling more confident and they're doing things with the language. What does that look like? Denim, right? Denim, like jeans. It comes from denim. For some kids, it does come very naturally, and for other kids, it really is difficult. And the fact that our district supports our students in getting their very first high school credits by offering them an opportunity to get help and remediation is really special. This is where they kind of get their passion ignited in the language. And, for all kids, it's different. For some kids, it is the seal of biliteracy. And when they do that grad walk and they have, and they run up to me and they say, I got my seal of biliteracy, like, it's not only the pride that I have that I was at the beginning, but the pride, I'm so excited for the pride they have in themselves that they took themselves that far. And the fact that we get to kind of be at the ground level of that journey for them is really awesome. As the language is the vehicle, but where the vehicle is going is learning about cultures and what that means. It could be music, it could be clothing, it could be food, it could be anything. And it's fueling that curiosity. And I think that's what we hope they take away with, no matter how far they go with the language.
This project is the students' first chance to apply the skills that they've learned. Each student was given a tool, and they had to design a pegboard tool holder for that specific tool. So they 3D model it in SolidWorks and then 3D print it and test it. This project in particular, it's more of like a legacy. So if they build something that works really well, we'll take it over to the high school and we'll use pegboards to organize tools in that new space, and they'll get to see their design actually being used. What makes DDP such an important class is because it's a foundational course. Mainly the CAD skills that you learn in this class will allow you to use more advanced manufacturing techniques in the upper level electives. The addition of like 3D printing and laser cutting and automated manufacturing processes. So it gives the students a really good chance to apply their CAD skills and actually make something as opposed to just seeing it on the screen. They get to make something tangible. A lot of students, they sign up for tech classes because that's why they like coming to school. It's their favorite part of the day. So whenever you have a kid that is here having fun and learning, that's always a plus. In the K-5 Spark classes, showing kids that they can change the world around them to make something useful. Middle school, it's a lot about kind of taking it to the next level, having a little bit more fun and using a little bit more critical thinking skills. The skills that they're building in these high school classes are really, it gives students a leg up when they move on past high school.
The mission of Fairport's music program is to enrich the lives of every student in our community, from kindergarten and eventually pre-K all the way up through graduation, and to have them connect what they are doing in other disciplines and just making it relevant in the music room where they can create and explore and perform. Here in Fairport especially, we have a strong culture of music. We've got a history that celebrates the musician, celebrates independent as well as individual, as well as group ensembles. And so much of what we're doing here in the music room, even at those early primary levels, is preparing kids to participate in larger communities, in small communities, to work together, to problem solve, to create.
And two, ready, here you go.
Luge, skeleton, luge, curling.
Back to the last A section, ready, set, and here we go.
They're cooperating, they're collaborating, they're figuring out what they like and what they don't like. They're recognizing how they are in a group, or how they are when we're playing games that are competitive. They can recognize in themselves and grow through those and build upon those strengths and weaknesses as they move forward. And kids can go as far as they want in this district, to really great lengths individually or in an ensemble at the higher levels and even at this younger level. But just getting those skills in general music at the elementary level gives them all sorts of opportunities to grow, not only as humans, but as musicians and as people. And I think that's a really special thing.
Amazing, bring it home, second graders.
Better together.
Oh yeah, Maya.
We're better together when we celebrate our ways. We live, learn, and grow individually. We're better together for ourselves and our community.
Nicely done. Give yourself a pat on the back. Turn to a neighboring